On Cover.
Hello, thanks so much for joining us on Cover. This is where we review the real stories behind the news. Today, we are talking to some young people. This is a trophy. They just won it. That's the Unilever Africa Idea Trophy. And the men are here with us. We'll be talking to them right after this. Well, welcome back. Now we have the men here. People would like to know more about you. What have you done? What is it? How has the journey been? I'll start with you. What is your name? Tell us something about yourself.
My name is Patrick Kumeshina. I'm a final year computer student, KNUST. Yeah, that's Patrick Kumeshina.
Right, and you as well.
Nutakor, Eldad. I'm a final year computer science student, KNUST.
Right, so the two of you are in KNUST. Yeah. I learned there's a third person.
Yeah, he's called Agosor. He's in UPSA. He's often admin, business admin.
Yeah.
So the three of you won this trophy.
Yeah.
How did the whole thing start?
So this is the Unilever Africa Idea Trophy. It's a competition that they do yearly, right? And basically, it is aimed at giving students real life business experience. So they want to take you out of the classroom, put you in a place where you get to play with real life business situations. So usually they put advertisement like everywhere. I saw mine on Facebook. And if you see the advertisement, you can apply either as an individual or team. So I saw it on Facebook, applied, and it was cool. We happened to enter the competition.
So you applied as an individual?
Yeah, I applied as an individual.
And you yourself too?
Same here.
So was that the procedure?
Yeah, I mean, you could either apply as an individual or team, right? So if you already have a team of 3, then you can apply as a team. If you don't have a team, then just enter as an individual and moving forward.
Now let's look at the progression of the whole program. How did it start as you went on, how you were getting to the next stage and all that?
Right. Initially, I applied as an individual, as you said early on. I wrote my idea of an advert, and I shot the advert in a video format. Video form, MP4. And then I have to upload it on YouTube. Then they'll choose you for the semi-final stage.
So how many were you, those who started the whole thing?
I do about 400.
Yeah, over 400 applications.
All over Ghana. I started Legon schools in Ghana.
And what did you also do?
Yeah, same thing. So I wrote down what my my advert idea was. That was the first stage.
Was it in the video form?
So that's the first stage, and then you have to shoot a video of the advert that came after. So you write the idea down first, and then you shoot a video.
But you do computer science.
Yeah, I do.
How is it related to that?
No, so even though I do computer science, I'm interested in multimedia and just learning in general. So I've had some experience playing with cameras and taking photographs and stuff like that. So I mean, I had a little experience. So then I figured, why not just give it a try. So then I got some friends together, I got a camera, and then we tried something and it worked. Our video actually got featured on the Unilever page. Like, I think it was one of the best videos.
What was it?
So the advert idea was about a guy who's always dreaming about being a superhero, right? He always wants to save the world, blah, 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 all that stuff. And then one day he was around the mall and he saw a girl helping some homeless people. So he was going to tweet about it. Then he was like, no, instead of just tweeting about it, why not take the chance to be a real life superhero? So he put his phone away, approached the girl, got a chance to talk to her, and then eventually ended up helping her do.
So how long was this? Looking at...
I think it should be...
It was 40 seconds.
Yeah, it should be less than a minute. So 40 to 45 seconds.
All these in just 40 seconds.
Yeah, like, that was a challenge because you have to tell the story within that short period of time. I mean, that was quite fun and crazy at the same time.
Okay. And so you didn't know Patrick?
No.
And did you also know Agosor as well?
Never. We never met each other before.
Never.
Okay, so roughly for how long have you known yourselves?
Less than 2 months.
Yeah, I guess close to 2 months.
Will you say you're good friends now?
We are best friends.
Best friends now.
We fight a lot.
Now tell me, when they started grouping you, how difficult was it?
It was very difficult. I could say it was very difficult because I never knew Eldad and Agosor anywhere, any day. So how to come together as a team, and proximity-wise, we were far apart, so we had to be on social media and on WhatsApp, group WhatsApp every day here and there. We sent our message. It was quite hectic. I would say it was quite hectic. It wasn't easy.
Yeah, I mean, there are different philosophies in how we both think. So working together was like a really, really huge challenge. I mean, Patrick has a way of thinking, I also have a way of thinking, Roger has a way of thinking. So we have like 2 weeks to pull something together. We all have these different ideologies of how things should work. So coming to your consensus about how to move forward on specific issues was like it was crazy. I mean, we can argue for days just on one subject, like. So yeah, so it was really challenging.
Or the final thing, you were adjudged the winners,
Yeah.
and that's your group, Team Tripod.
Yeah, Team Tripod.
Why that name?
Alright, I'll say the specific came from the tripod, basically. So we are very firm and we support very creative ideas. No matter the idea, we bring it to life and make it very, very clear for the whole world to see the idea. So that's why we had the name tripod.
Right. So when the competition went on, I've seen some of your videos, the ones at the auditorium, and seems you had some family members supporting you. How has it been afterwards?
I'll say this competition has been the best thing that's ever happened to me before. And I don't know for the future, but definitely there'll be better ones to come, definitely. My dad and my mom were there, very happy to see their son win the trophy. It was the best thing that ever happened to me for now.
And you? Any reactions from your family?
Yeah, so unfortunately I couldn't get my family in there because most of them live in Volta and I was in Accra for the competition. But I had some friends like come around and yeah, they were really excited. So I mean, I'm a CS major and I'm in a business challenge. So obviously I talk a lot about extracurricular activities and trying things outside the classroom and how schoolwork is not all that stuff. And it was kind of good to win because it was a validation for all these crazy things I've been saying for a very long time now, right? Because if you're telling people it's not always about learning, it's about trying other stuff. Some people think it's because you're lazy, you're not smart enough to do schoolwork and all that stuff. So it was actually great to finally win something to show that, all these things I've been talking about, it actually yield some results. So yeah, it was cool. The guys they were happy, I was excited. Yeah.
Okay, so you won it. Tell us, what did you get after winning this trophy?
Alright, we had an iPhone 6s rose gold.
So where is yours? Where's yours, Yoda?
Mine is at home, it's at home, fresh at home.
Why are you not using it?
I have my own reasons why I'm not using it.
Any special reason? Can you tell us?
Okay. You later, I'll see you later.
So you had iPhone 6.
iPhone 6, we had a certificate for being the first or being part of the finalists.
Okay.
We had a trophy, it's a trophy. We have a chance to go to represent Ghana in South Africa.
When is that?
17th January next year.
Next year.
Yeah.
All right, so when you get to South Africa, how will the whole competition look like?
Okay, so I think they're going to run a similar model. So what we did is a national challenge. So we won for Ghana. There are about 4 countries in Unilever West Africa. That's Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa. So they've picked 2 representatives from each country, and they are going to compete at South Africa. In South Africa, they're going to pick 2 people, like the top 2 teams, and they will represent Africa in the World Tournament. So we actually go all the way to global, and that will happen in London somewhere next year later.
Right, so now let's take a look at this. After South Africa's won, how much are we looking at in terms of the monetary aspect, also getting connected as well?
Well, we've heard hints that from last year, first place is about $5,000. We don't have any confirmation of that yet. So yeah, but it's a lot of goodies, definitely. There's some cash involved. We also get like the networking value is crazy because even with the national competition, we met so many awesome people.
Okay.
The MD of Unilever was there, like some high-ranking directors and managers. So you actually get to pitch yourself, get to network. So I'm imagining South Africa will be crazy because you have Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, all those
That's
countries.
17th of January.
Yep. Yeah.
For how long is that competition going to be?
We don't know yet, but probably
3 days.
Yeah, tops.
So,
3 days. Yeah.
Have you started working on your next idea?
No, so for every stage you're given a brief of what you need to do. So you're given some specifications. We've not received the brief for South Africa yet, so we don't exactly know what the requirements are. But I mean, on the low key, we are still reading and researching ideas. Even before we got here, we were discussing some things as to like what we can expect and how we can go about it. So
Right. Okay. Now, people would like to know what exactly did you do?
We came out with a marketing plan to market the brand Close Up.
Close up.
Close Up.
Okay.
So it was a 3-month marketing plan. We focused on digital, trade, and PR and activation.
yeah.
So we came out with a brilliant idea in Ghana to market Close Up. Yeah, that was what we did to win the trophy.
So the strategy has not been disclosed to the general public yet.
Not yet.
No.
So when is it going to be implemented?
We don't know. So it's a challenge. They're full of ideas, and we believe Unilever does this for a reason. So they have the discretion to decide when to implement these ideas and when not to implement them. Our job was basically to have fun with creating the ideas and winning.
So you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, it was for me. It was like a huge learning experience because you had to delve into all this crazy marketing stuff, right? It was you actually have to know what's going on. So if you're going to use Facebook to market, if you're going to pay people to talk on radio, to talk on TV, like how are you going to do it? How much are you going to give them? How do you justify that you're going to get the results that you plan to achieve? So it was
Right.
crazy fun just learning about new stuff like that.
Now let's look at what you are going to do with your life. Now, your next step.
All right, after school, I really want to be a video director. I look at Kwao Ansa as my role model, as my role model. So I really want to do film and animation after school and after everything at all. Film and animation, that's my main target.
But do you have any contract with Unilever because of this challenge?
Definitely, we do. After school, we have our national service in Unilever.
Yeah,
That is confirmed.
That's confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, so it's happened for previous years, and we've been alerted, but it's not like we've had it in signing or anything. But we know it's going to happen, so we get a chance to do like a national service in Unilever, if you want to. After.
Now, to have won this award, it means that some people actually supported you. How did it go?
So I had actually a lot of friends with the initial stages, shooting the videos and everything. So the guys from SASA have been like an insane amount of help. We did surveys, so everybody for the survey, like our friends and stuff like that. And our mentor, every team had a mentor, and our mentor was phenomenal.
Who was your mentor?
Yasako Mensa. He was a KNUST alumni. He won 2 years ago. He's now working in Unilever. Amazing man. Like, he's been a great help. And we had a lot of other support, like our friends and stuff like that. So
he also attended KNUST.
Yeah.
And then last year too, there was also someone from KNUST.
Yeah. KNUST was winning this our 3rd year. So we won 2 years ago. We won last year. We're winning this year, and we're hoping to have more people apply, and we keep the trophy for like, I don't know, the next 10 years or something. That would be awesome.
All right, Patrick.
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you to my sister because she helped me with the advert. She was the one I shot for the advert. And for anybody who helped us in cash or kind, thank you. And for Miss Beta, she also did the work because she taught me filmmaking that got me this far. So,
Right.
Yeah, and I want to say a special shout out to all the teams in the semi-finals, especially the Indomitables. They're the team from Valley View. They came in 2nd place, and they were like a great motivation for us to qualify
What did
to
they
the
do?
finals. Well,
they gave us a hug.
Well, were they all ladies?
Yeah, they're all ladies.
So that's the motivation you're talking about.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a whole story behind it, but yeah, basically they give us a hug.
All right, thanks, gentlemen, for joining us on Tech TV. This is Uncover. But we are wishing you the very best in your competition. That is 17th of January.
Yeah, 2017 next year.
Right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
My name is Edward Oppong Marfo. This is Uncover. Thanks so much for joining us.